I've been thinking, I know, dangerous, or many people would say that anyway. The dream is at least a 2-bike garage, right? So, how am I going to do that in here? Because this isn't wide enough at all. Okay, this is a normal width garage for a UK house built in the late 70s, early 80s, right? And according to my measurements, which I wrote down on chalk pen down there, it's 234 centimeters wide, so 2.3-ish meters. And I don't know what that is in Roman Catholic. Get your calculators out or your conversion thing and do it yourself. Now, as you can see, bike's there. There's a fridge here. There's a washing machine just here. Another fridge here. In fact, I'm going to pick you up and show you. 1 second. Pick you up. Well, I'm going to move. I'm going to show you around. Okay. So let's just go outside a second. Which it's another glorious day. If you don't know, it's Friday the 1st of May. It's the bank holiday weekend, and because the weather's pants on the Monday, I've taken the Friday off so I can do some stuff. So let me just show you my garage. So you might have seen it, and you would have seen it from different angles when I've been washing the bike and doing other bits and pieces. But this is the garage. It's not very big, as you can see. It's not a full-length garage either. Behind this door here is our dining room. The previous owners of the house decided that they didn't need a full-length garage and basically chopped the garage in half lengthways. So moving it out, you can see I don't have a load of room in here for 2 bikes. Right, so 2 meters 34, okay, from brick wall to brick wall here and here. Right, the garage itself is only 3 meters in length to where these barn doors we've got closed. So how am I going to get 2 bikes into that? I don't think I am. So what I'm going to do, and you can join me for the journey of this, there you go, you can see me now, is the fridge is going to get moved into the corner. I'll show you a bit closer in a second, and everything's going to get shoved up a bit that way. And then we're gonna, and then when I say we, I'm gonna make things a bit neater so that we can get a bit more room, chuck away some of the crap we've been accumulating. We've only lived in this house about 2.5 years, and there's so much rubbish already. So let me show you a little closer what I mean. Like I said, fridge here, motorbike, a few other bits of bike cleaning stuff there, some kind of bike baggage and cleaning stuff for the car and stuff like that there, jet wash, bucket with bits and pieces to do with washing, toolbox, toolkit, charging cable, bits and pieces. So you can see it's not great, not very well organised. There's a helicopter going over. So what I'm going to do is take this great big monstrosity of a fridge, and it's going to go into this corner here, which means this shelf needs to come out. Okay, a lot of this crap could be tidied up and put away neater. This is going to be removed, taken off the wall. This is kind of like where I hang my jackets, helmet, and a few other bits and pieces. I'm going to remove this counter, and I'm going to cut it down in half and make it so that it fits. So we've still got a counter on top of the washing machine. Shoes are going to come out, and they're going to be reorganised and put back neater in a better fashion. And then hopefully move the toolbox up. I might be able to try and design some sort of flip out bench that I can use. I might do something like that anyway. Then that leaves this whole area here to park another bike slightly diagonally or even straight onwards, because access to the washing machine and washing machine and fridge is still possible. So I hope it's going to work out, because it's 10 o'clock-ish now. I was meant to start this about an hour and a half ago, but I was laying in bed and couldn't be bothered. I'm going to do this for a couple of hours, see what I can get done. Most of it's going to be tidying. Then I'm going to quickly shower. I'm going to jump on the bike. I'm going to head up to Emma's Cafe over by Woburn Sands Triumph, bit of lunch, and then I'm going to wander over to On Your Bike over near Waddesdon, near Aylesbury, because it's kind of like my favourite dealership. They're really good there. They have a bike I want to look at. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I also have an idea of what the second bike will be. Again, I'm not going to tell you what that is. There's a couple of people that know, but not many. And then I've got to wait though, because I don't I haven't been riding a year until the end of June, so the 25th of June I think I passed my test last year, and I know the insurance drops dramatically when you do that. Yeah, so I'm going to move the bike out, get everything to move around, clear some stuff out, throw some stuff away. We've got some bins there so we can use that, and anything else can maybe go to this tip on Sunday or Monday whenever I can get a chance to go, and then get on with it. So I'm going to plonk you down somewhere, set you on a fast forward mode, and then hopefully maybe put some music over the top as well so that you don't get too bored, and then do some clever cutting and editing, and you can see hopefully the progress as it goes. Just chained my bike up, well, locked it up. I know I'm going to be out and about, but if I nip into the house, I just don't know this area. Milton Keynes, it can be a bit funny sometimes. So I've just put a light lock, you know, the long light lock, what's it called? Can't remember now, not the D-ring, the other one. Just put that around the back wheel of the bike, so if anybody does come along and try and chance themselves, at least they'll have a shock when they try and wheel it away, and that stops it happening. I've left a load of stuff just lying around here for months on end. I'm just trying to tidy that up. If it looks like I'm doing nothing, I am doing something. I have to pause my music each time, otherwise I get some sort of copyright problem with this video on YouTube. This thing here is an old like bench with things on it with baskets in it. We used to keep hats and gloves in our old house, but don't use it here, it's just empty, so this is definitely going in the bin, or to the tip anyway. So I've cleared away all of this. I've just got to get rid of this, which is like a helmet holder and a rail, and then I've got to get rid of this counter. It's going to be cut to size and moved, well no, just cut to size I think, and then the fridge can fit in there, washing machine pushes up next to it. I've got 20 minutes left on my washing machine, so I might have to stop and wait for that, because I'd rather do this when it's not in the middle of a wash. So I'm going to grab a coffee and I'm going to wait for this to finish.
A few moments later.
Much needed coffee. Yes, it's a Spitfire mug. I used to be in the Air Force. Love a Spitfire. 10 minutes left on the washing machine, so time to sit down and have a break.
Don't know if I can find my way out.
So I've been thinking, two bike garage. Do people need two bikes? Because that question's been asked for me recently. Because you can only ride one at a time. And my answer is yes, absolutely. The more bikes, the better. Because not every bike can do everything. You can't get much luggage on a sports bike, but you can't go and have mad amounts of fun on a adventure bike. Well, I'm sure you can have mad amounts of fun, but you know what I mean, they're not as fast as sports bikes. Sports tourers are kind of somewhere in between. I think the reason why adventure bikes are so popular is because they do a lot. You know, the GS, the Triumph Tiger, BMW GS, there's is it Ducati Multistrada, a bunch of others, Africa Twin, that's Honda I think, isn't it? Yeah, Honda Africa Twin. They all do quite a good job at multiple things. You know, you see all these people and they're riding long distances across Europe on GSs or Triumph Tigers because they are really good at long distance mile chomping. You get loads of luggage on it and stuff like that. But you know, for me, it's not got the classic aesthetic of a modern retro, or the slightly sportiness of a sports tourer or something like that. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to get a modern retro and a sports tourer. Now, I know a lot of people say that the BMW over there, you can't really see it because of the car, but the BMW is a sports tourer. It kind of is. It is. A couple of people tend to make and go, oh, you've got an adventure bike, but I don't think so. But sports tourer kind of is. You can buy luggage for it, but it's like £800 for the cases. So BMW is expensive. Yeah. Multiple bike garages. It's definitely the future. Coffee's done. I better go and get that shelf down. Washing machine, if you can't hear it, washing machine's almost done as well. So it's on its final spin. Get those last bits done and then I can get the fridge moved, and you lot can point and laugh as I do it. Right, so the aim is now, washing's done, washing machine's off, laundry's hung up to dry. I've got to try and get this off. Now, from what I can tell, there are some battens around the back supporting on the wall, but from what I can tell, it's not actually screwed into anything. So whether all I need to do is cut off the I don't know what you call it over here, piping, whatever it is around the bottom, on the side, and it lifts out. That'd be awesome. It's not going to be that easy, is it? I'm not that lucky. Well, let's get going. It's done. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, that was so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. It's almost just as suspicious as when I replaced the exhaust on my bike, of just how easy it was, and I didn't have major problems. I've got to carry it now, it feels heavy, so here we go. So, sorted. Washing machine, fridge into here. I've got, can you see? I don't know if you can actually, let me have a look. So, down here is rubber matting on the floor. I don't know, previous occupants put it in, but it is useful. So I'm going to have to pull up some of these tiles here. And then I'm going to have to get the fridge, and 1 second, I'm just folding you up a bit so I can hold you a bit better. There we go. Then fridge out, along and in. Let's see. The question is, hang on a second. Oh, there we go. The question is, do you want to see that? Do you want to see me struggling with a fridge that's full of booze and drink and bits and pieces? I imagine the answer is yes, of course we do, because we'd like to see you fail. I see an issue. The ground there, it's not very flat. It's not a nice, flat, posh garage floor. It's concretey and rutted and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to probably pull these tiles up even more. Yay. Okay, that doesn't look too bad now. I think there's wheels on the back of the fridge, so I might be able to walk it and move it. Maybe. I don't know. So the problem is, my wife has said she's too busy working, which is fine. You know, she's got a day job. That's fine. And she's upstairs, so I'm going to have to try and manhandle this on my own. I mean, I could clear all the stuff out of it, but no, I'm too lazy. coming. That's an issue. Just found an issue. The handle on the inside of the old garage door is a lot lower than the actual garage door, and the fridge is like that from the top of the garage door. So I'm either gonna have to take it off or go round it. I'm definitely going to stop recording for this one.
A few moments later.
Right, we've done it. I have a confession to make. 1 second, let me just put you so I'm not bent over double. I went upstairs, metaphorical cap in hand, and said, darling, babe, oh love of my life, do you have 10 minutes? And she was like, why? I said, can't move the fridge on my own. She was like, oh, okay then. On a couple of provisos, I was like, what? You don't record me? I was like, yeah, that's fine. And you don't claim it was all your work by the time you go back to recording. Sure, okay, so let me show you what we've got so far. That looks better, doesn't it? Loads more room. Need to get these carpet tiles back down. Yes, we seem to have a leak in our washing machine, which we didn't know about, so that's going to have to get fixed. I'm going to move this toolbox here to over here. That worktop there is going to go into here. I don't think it will fit the full length, and I probably don't want it the full length. I kind of only want it to about here, maybe the end of this batten, so I'm going to cut that down and get all this back in, and then I just have a bit more room in here. Once I've got the bike back in, I'll be able to tell. This here, whatever these are called, attached shelves things to, isn't got anything attached to it. Not from this shelf anyway, it's up there. So I'm going to unscrew that, move that to the right, about the same distance, put that on the wall here, and then that shelf that I took off earlier, which is there, is going to go along the wall here, so all of this junk that's here, or most of it, can go back up there. The only thing I don't really know what to do with is all of the shoes, so we'll see. Let's go. In fact, I'm going to have to replace the battery in this. So that's battery replaced in this. I've got an Insta 360 Ace Pro. It is a really good camera. I get great footage of it, but the only problem is batteries just don't seem to last in it. They are tiny. These are aftermarket ones, and they've got 1800 milliamp hours, but they still eat through them. It only gets maybe an hour to an hour and 10 or 15, so that's been a bit of a pain. The other thing I have noticed, which is quite cool, is these mics here, which is a DJI Mic 2. I've got the full set in the little carry charging case, with the receiver, which is on the side, you can't see it, it's there, and the other mic is in there. It works really well as a shotgun mic. A lot of the filming I've been doing today, where you can't see a microphone on my collar, I've had it slotted on the top of the microphone, so excuse noise. There we go. So this microphone, obviously this is the one that's recording me. This clip on the back here is almost the same width as a cold shoe on a camera, and my case that I've got around the camera is, it has some cold shoe mounts, which is, you know, the reason why I got it. So if I slot this on here, sorry, I somehow managed to pause the recording, so I'm just going to put it back on. Yeah. Just right up my nose, like we're going to see. There we go. So if I pop the camera or the microphone into the cold shoe mount, you can hear me just as well. And I haven't got the they call them dead cats, whatever they're called, the fluffy windsock muff thing. I haven't got that on it because it's not windy today. I don't feel the need for it. But there you go. Look at that. Like a really good shotgun mic. It works really well. I'm quite surprised. So there you go. For those aspiring vloggers, motor vloggers out there, if you've got the DJI Mic 2 and you're sick to death of having it sat on the front here, if you've got a camera with a cold shoe on it, it works pretty well. I bet it's picking up all the other work that's going on around me. Some neighbours having some work done in front of the house and a few other bits and pieces over there. So I'm going to continue. I've got to sweep this part of the floor up down here. I've got to sweep all that up, get these tiles back in, and then it's going to be DIY time. getting that bit moved, shelf back up, and the worktop cut up. We haven't plugged the fridge back in yet because we did a lot of moving with it and we thought like stirred the gases up, so I'm going to leave that for a couple of hours before I plug it back in. No broken bottles or anything inside, so that's a winner. 11:45, so I'm going to see if I can crack some of this out over the next hour or so, and then it's shower and off for some lunch, I think. Just realised I'm not recording. So I've just been marking the new bit for the shelf. I'm just going to put it up now. Much like when I washed my bike a couple of months ago, when I say wash, when I washed my bike back at the start of April, God, it's a month ago. This is not a DIY video, okay? It's just me doing not very good DIY. Sorted. Holes drilled, wall plugs in. Let's get that up, let's get the shelf up. In. Let's see whether I've actually got the shelf level or not. Sorted. I'm actually quite pleased with that. And it's way off level, but what does it matter? It looks alright. It's in. It's in and it's connected, and I can put stuff back on there. Shoes go under there. That cabinet top goes there. Probably going to use this legs for the front of the worktop, but I think I might have to wait till tomorrow because I'm rapidly running out of time if I want to go and get some lunch at Ember's Cafe and then go on your bike to eye up what they've got. Anyway, time to start putting stuff back, I think. So I think I decided what I'm going to do is stop here now. I'm going to bring everything back into the garage, put everything back where I can, and then bring the bike in, park it all up, and then finish it off tomorrow when the weather's not as good, or Sunday. But I'm happy. It is in a better state than it was when we first moved in, or before I started this morning. So let's get these bits finished off, and then done for the day, and then off out on the road, which will be nice. That's how clumsy I am. I don't know if you can see that. Just banged my head right on that corner of that shelf there because I wasn't paying attention and everything's a bit different. So yeah, ow. I might have been chewing the inside of my lip at the same time as well, just through thinking. I do that. And now, yeah, chew my lip up a bit, which is not great. Okay, almost done. Just trying to get the last bits back in, then the bike back in, and then we'll stop for the day. Yeah, because it's 1:45. I want to be done by now. Right, that's pretty much it. Just go get the bike in, but I'm only going to put it in like quickly because I'm going to have to get it out in a bit so I can head out on it. It is so warm out there. I'm definitely think I'm going to dress in lighter layers today, like I used to in the summer, which is nice actually. I absolutely love these things, these light locks. They're just really good. You can, if you look at the reviews online, they're just incredible. Luckily, no one's ever tried to get into one of them, but I've got the light lock one for motorbikes on, just attached to the back of my bike somewhere so that it's always available. But I always feel like I've got really good peace of mind when you see the reviews and the videos of people trying to break into them and they don't get anywhere. I'm going to get the longer one. I've got the short one at the moment, but I'm going to get the normal one. I'm going to get the longer one because it just makes life a little easier. But that's again in the future. I might get my bike in. Right, that's it, done. Oh, got a right lump there now. I'm just gonna lock the garage up and go get showered, and then I'm going to head out on the road. So hopefully you'll see a video of me at some point soon riding out for lunch. But it feels a lot more open in here now. Yeah, so that's good. Thanks for watching. Not a biking video as such, but you know, part of biking life is trying to make room for your marvellous steed. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll catch you soon. Hopefully I'll get some videos out of this weekend as well, because I'm Ember's Cafe for lunch, then I'm going to On Your Bike to have a look around, and then I'm going to the bike night at Brew Point in Bedford this evening with friends. So that'll be good. Loads of pictures there, I reckon. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.